Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Namaskaram. Welcome to yet another lecture from the course History, Evolution and Development of Kuchipudi Dance. Today, like the previous lecture, we shall be discussing some other famous personalities who belong to the non-traditional families of Kuchipudi but have done yeoman service to the upliftment and the development of Kuchipudi dance from varied perspectives. The first personality that we would see is Guru Srimati Smita Shastri Garu. Guru Srimati Smita Shastri is an exponent of both the forms of Kuchipudi and Bharatanatyam, and she is trained under the tutelage of Guru Shri C.R. Acharyulu Garu, Mrinalini Sarabhai and Chatunni Panikar. Guru Smita Shastri Garu's mention in the famous personalities of Kuchipudi from the non-traditional families is important because she has been extremely instrumental in the spread of Kuchipudi in the state of Gujarat, where Kuchipudi is very less known. After learning Kuchipudi dance at the Darpana Academy that has been established by Mrinalini Sarabhai, she has learnt Kuchipudi and the Simhanandini dance forms from Guru Shri C.R. Acharyulu Garu, has established her own institution, has performed and trained all these years of her career spanning more than 6 decades. She is both a well-known performer, a teacher and a choreographer, and very consistently Guru Srimati Smita Shastri Garu also conducts workshops, lecture demonstrations, seminars and performances of many Kuchipudi artists in her dance institution in particular and Gujarat in general. She has also used many of the literary forms from the Gujarati language to be included in the Kuchipudi dance to make it more understandable and accessible to the Gujarati audience, therein by increasing the performance number in the Gujarat state. She established her institution, the Nartana Dance Academy in Ahmedabad, way back in the year 1971 and has trained more than 1,000 students in the dance forms of Kuchipudi. And many of her students are very well established Kuchipudi performers, gurus and researchers in Kuchipudi dance. Smita Shastri Garu, apart from embracing the contemporary culture of the Kuchipudi dance, also sticks to the traditional form of the dance that she has imbibed from her guru, Shri C.R. Acharyulu Garu. And apart from teaching Kuchipudi, she also teaches the Ganesha Kautvam, Mayura Kautvam and the Simhanandini dance to many of her students. She regularly features in the Kuchipudi dance performances of the Doordarshan Kendras of Ahmedabad and Mumbai. Her Guruji, Shri C.R. Acharyulu Garu, has taught her some very rare and challenging dance pieces in Kuchipudi, like the Ganesha Kautvam, Mayura Kautvam, Simhanandini and Mahalakshmi Vaibhavam, to name a few, which were the very own choreographies of Guru Shri C.R. Acharyulu Garu and are very intricate in terms of showcasing the technicalities of Kuchipudi dance. And Guru Srimati Smita Shastri Garu sticks to the traditional dance that her guru has taught. She went on to win awards and laurels at national and international levels as a performer par excellence, and she has created and choreographed over 45 new dance items in the languages of Sanskrita, Hindi, and Gujarati poetry in both Kuchipudi and Bharatanatyam styles. And on a personal interview that I had with Guru Srimati Smita Shastri ji, she has personally told me that she loves the Bhama Kalapam and the Golla Kalapam traditions of Kuchipudi dance, and to learn them, she has specifically also learnt Telugu language to understand the beauty and the nuances of the Kalapa Prakriya. When we talk about non-traditional family gurus in the Kuchipudi dance tradition, we also have to specifically mention artists like Smita Shastri Garu, who do not belong not just to the Kuchipudi fraternity, but also do not belong to the people who speak Telugu as their native language. Because understanding a dance form and understanding a language of the dance form which is not native to us is not something which is as easy as it seems, because of the efforts that these artists make to understand the beauty. And to understand the beauty of an art form, it is so important that you understand the language. And there comes in a huge respect from my end, not just to the artists of the other states of India who come and learn this dance form and try to understand it, but most importantly to the dancers and artists who do not belong to this country at all and who do not have an absolute idea of what India is, its culture is, its languages are, but still strive hard to travel all the back from their own countries, come here, stay with us, eat our food, and just try to learn these dance forms. I'm not just talking about Kuchipudi, but any dance form in that sense. Coming from a country to another country which is very different in terms of its climate or weather or food choices or the way you stay in that country, the culture of that country. And apart from that, trying your best 24/7 to learn that culture, I don't think that's a joke. And all these artists, just because of the time frame of these lectures, even though I couldn't mention the names of a lot of artists, but these artists who have come from other states, other countries, and have loved and lived these dance forms need a special prostration at their feet for all the efforts that they have made for the upliftment of these dance forms. The next personality that we would discuss is Dr. Anuradha Jannalagada garu. Dr. Anuradha Jannalagada garu is one of the very firsts who has completed her PhD in Kuchipudi dance, and more specifically, she is the very first women doctorate in the Kuchipudi dance, and her research in Kuchipudi dance is something which is like a textbook to the future generations of Kuchipudi dance enthusiasts, researchers, and academics. She is born in the year 1968 to Srimati Nagalakshmi Garu and Sri Lakshmi Narayana Garu, and she was initiated into dance under the tutelage of Vedantam Jagannatha Sharma Garu, and then continued her dance training under Sri Chinta Radhakrishnamurthy Garu. Later, she has joined the Kuchipudi Art Academy that was run by Padma Shri Dr. Shobha Naidu Garu in Hyderabad, and later for her more advanced training and understanding of Kuchipudi dance, she has joined the prestigious Kuchipudi Art Academy in Chennai and was trained under the tutelage of none other than Padma Bhushan Guru Dr. Vempati Chinnasatyam Master Garu. She was a very consistent performer all through her life until she got into the mainstream academics of dance and has played many important roles in the ballets of both Padma Shri Dr. Shobha Naidu Garu and Padma Bhushan Dr. Vempati Chinnasatyam Master Garu. And all through her life, she was very good in both academics of dance and also the performances of dance, and has been balancing both of them with ease and vigor. She was also the first batch of students who did their masters in Kuchipudi from the Hyderabad Central University, and she was the gold medalist of her batch. She has participated in many major dance festivals both in India and in abroad. And apart from being the first batch of students to do the masters in Kuchipudi from the Central University of Hyderabad. She was also the very first scholars of the Kuchipudi dance, and her research guide was none other than Dr. Nataraja Ramakrishna Garu. As mentioned before, she was the first woman to complete her PhD in Kuchipudi dance and has done yeoman service to the field of Kuchipudi dance in terms of documentation and in terms of laying it as a text, the entire history through her thesis, The Traditions and Innovations in Kuchipudi Dance, which is still one of the best theses that has been ever produced in Kuchipudi dance, apart from many other good theses. She has received the Natya Visharada from the Kuchipudi Art Academy, Chennai, and she has also received a scholarship from the Human Resource Development, which is under the Ministry of Culture, for advanced training in dance. Some of the awards that Dr. Anuradha Jannalagadda Garu has received are Natya Kaumudi, Singarmani, Kalaratna, and she was also serving as the head of the department for the dance department at the Sarojini Naidu School of Arts and Communications in the Central University of Hyderabad, and also for a period of time she served as the Dean of the Sarojini Naidu School of Arts and Communications in the Hyderabad Central University. She had edited many books like The Celebrating Life, a collection of writings, photographs and remembrances on Vedantam Raghavaya, Srujana Ranjani, Kuchipudi Natya Manjari, Andhra Natyam, and she has written books, some of the titles being a monograph on Kuchipudi dance, history and development, and Kuchipudi dance, Who is Who. She has also contributed many chapters in the books titled Shringara in Kuchipudi, Evolution of Kuchipudi Dance, A Comprehensive History and Culture of Andhra Pradesh, Development of Dance, Kuchipudi, Dance during Chalukya and Kakatiya's History and Medieval Andhra, Kuchipudi Changing Patterns of Patronage, etc. She has choreographed a number of solo pieces and dance drama productions in Kuchipudi, and she also runs her own institution in Hyderabad, where she has trained many number of students. Apart from being good performers, they have also did their certificate, diploma, bachelor's, master's and PhDs in Kuchipudi dance. They have imbibed both the performative and the research aspects of their guru, Dr. Anuradha Jannalagadda Garu. Anuradha Garu is also a resource person on Kuchipudi dance for the Central Sangeeta Natak Academy and also a resource person for Kuchipudi dance for the Center for Cultural Resources and Training, CCRT. She is a member of Board of Studies for many institutions and universities, and she is also a member of the syllabus committees on Kuchipudi and academic advisory committees for many universities like the Indira Gandhi National Open University, IGNOU, the Kerala Kala Mandalam in Thrissur, Potti Sri Ramulu Telugu University in Hyderabad, Andhra University in Vishakhapatnam, Madras University in Chennai, Pondicherry University in Pondicherry, and IGNCA, New Delhi. She is an expert on dance for the NAC and the UGC NET examinations and was very instrumental in revamping the NET syllabus for dance and theatre. She is an editorial board member of the very well-known quarterly journal on Indian dance, the Nartanam, whose editor is Srimati Madhavi Puranam. The next personality that I would be discussing in this lecture is Guru Srimati Vaijayanti Kashi Garu. Vaijayanti Kashi Garu is from Bengaluru, Karnataka, and is a reputed Kuchipudi dancer, a very celebrated performer, a very well-known teacher, and also a very well-known choreographer. She is the disciple of Gurus Shri C.R. Acharyulu Garu, Shri Korada Narsimha Rao Garu, Vedantam Prahlada Sharma Garu, and Vedantam Satyanarayana Sharma Garu. and she has also art in her family and legacy. She is the granddaughter of none other than Dr. Gubbi Veeranna, who is a very prolific theatre director in the Kannada theatre industry and who is also a very well-known figure in the arts and culture of the Karnataka state. She has also imbibed this art legacy from her grandfather, Dr. Gubbi Veeranna garu. Dr. Vaijayanti Kashi garu has started her dance training at the age of 30 post-marriage and after she became a mother. Unlike others who have started their dance training at a very young age, even though Vaijayanti Kashi garu has started dance training only at the age of 30 while she was working for a bank in Bangalore, she has taken to dance very seriously, has learned it with a lot of zeal, vigor, and within a span of just 2 decades, she has risen up to the level of great awards, recognitions, and reputations, just like her peers who have started their dance training at her childhood. And this shows the zeal, the enthusiasm, and the great amount of hard work that Vaijayanti Kashi garu has kept in learning and teaching and performing the Kuchipudi dance. She is the artistic director of a dance school by the name Shambhavi School of Dance, where they teach this traditional dance form of Kuchipudi. And for a good amount of time, she was also the chairperson of the Karnataka Sangeeta Nritya Academy. Her daughter, Srimati Pratiksha Kasi, is also a very well-known figure in the Kuchipudi performance field, who is an active performer herself, and both the mother and the daughter duo are very well known in performing Kuchipudi presentations, not just in India and abroad, in many of the major dance festivals. She serves on the Arts and Cultural Committee of the Ministry of Tourism and Culture, Government of India, and she is also a member of the Central Sangeeta Natak Academy, New Delhi. Some of the awards and recognitions that Guru Srimati Vaijayanti Kashi garu has received are the Central Sangeeta Natak Academy Puraskar, Karnataka Rajyotsava Award, Research Fellowship from the Government of India in Kuchipudi dance, and she is also one of the members of the textbook committee of Kuchipudi that is released for the examinations that are conducted at a state level on Kuchipudi dance. And she also, through her dance institution, Shambhavi School of Dance, and along with her entire team, conducts a very first ever international dance fair in Bengaluru every year by the name Dance Jatre, which is a 2 to 3 days dance fair that is conducted where artists from all over the country are invited to present their presentations, conduct workshops, seminars, and lecture demonstrations. Apart from being a Kuchipudi teacher, performer, and choreographer, Vaijayanti Kashi garu is also well known in the film and the TV industry with the legacy that she has shared from her grandfather, Dr. Gubbi Veeranna. Her film and television credits include documentaries and interviews on Doordarshan, Sony Television, Zee TV, Eenadu, Udaya, and the Chandana channels. She is an acclaimed TV actress, being featured in some of the regional TV serials. The next famous personality that I would be discussing is Dr. Yashoda Thakur. Dr. Yashoda Thakur is an accomplished and acclaimed Kuchipudi and Devadasi Nrityam artist. She began her training under Dr. Shobha Naidu garu in the Kuchipudi Art Academy, Hyderabad, and later took to her advanced training in Kuchipudi dance from none other than Padma Bhushan Guru Dr. Venkatachina Satya Master garu in the Kuchipudi Art Academy, Chennai. She also learned Vilasini Natyam under Padma Vibhushan Dr. Swapna Sundari garu in New Delhi, and she was also trained under the tutelage of the Kalavantulu families. Kalavantulu are those dancers who are very famous for the Devadasi dance traditions in Andhra Pradesh, These were the dancers who were attached to the temples and were performing very actively before the anti-Nach movement. And Dr. Yashoda Thakur needs a very special mention here that apart from being a Kuchipudi dancer, choreographer, teacher, researcher, a very well-known person in dance academics per se, she has also dedicated her entire life in the upliftment of the Devadasi dance tradition of the Andhra region. She has been very instrumental in getting many Kalavanthulu dancers onto the stage for performances and increasing the awareness of the greatness of the Kalavanthulu performers who have not just represented the temple dance cultures of Andhra, but have very predominantly dedicated their entire life to the upliftment of Andhra temple dance tradition and have seen rather a decline of these dance forms. And Dr. Yashoda Thakur needs a very special mention in getting these declined art forms again back to the audience, create an awareness and a respect for these traditions by encouraging the artists of these families. She has started her institution, the Rinda Sharanya Kuchipudi Dance Academy, in the year 1997 in Hyderabad, and she trains students both in Kuchipudi, yoga, and also music. Along with dance, her interest also lies in dance research. She has translated many dance treatises like the Nritya Ratnavali, Abhinaya Darpanam, Sangeeta Ratnakara, and the Natya Shastra. And along with Dr. Pappu Venugopal Rao Garu, an acclaimed musicologist and a dance critic and a dance scholar, she has translated the 13th century book Nritya Ratnavali that has been authored by Jayappa Senani of the Warangal of the Kakatiya dynasty, whose dance treatise Nritya Ratnavali doesn't just talk about the Marga traditions of dances, but the Desi traditions of the Andhra region. This Nritya Ratnavali book, that is 8 chapters as a whole, an entire 4 chapters are dedicated to the Desi dance traditions of the Andhra region, and the other 4 chapters are dedicated to the Marga traditions of the Natya Shastra. And Dr. Yashoda Thakur was very instrumental in the translation of this book in association with Dr. Pappu Venugopal Rao Garu. And this book, Nritya Ratnavali, is a must read by all the dance enthusiasts, academics, learners, researchers, and performers. She has worked as a guest faculty in the dance department at the Hyderabad Central University, and she was also a guest faculty for yoga at the Study India program of the Hyderabad Central University. She worked as an adjunct faculty of dance for the Birla Institute of Technology and Sciences, BITS, in Hyderabad, and she is currently working as a chair and a professor at the dance department by the Silicon Andhra University, that is established by Dr. Kuchibudi Anand Garu in California, United States of America. She has authored a book titled Kaivalya, Joy in Yoga, that was published in the year 2014, and she has choreographed many solo pieces and dance drama productions in Kuchipudi. She has given huge number of lecture demonstrations and seminars, and not just that, she has also chaired many international and national dance conferences and seminars, not just in India, but in many countries abroad. Some of the awards that Dr. Yashoda Thakur has received are the Bangalore Nagaratnamma Award in the year 2018, the Ugadi Puraskar from the Government of Andhra Pradesh in the year 2017, and Women Achievers Award in the year 2002. Until we meet in the next lecture, Namaskaram.